Hello friends. If you have tried to call the Social Security Administration in 2026 and gotten nowhere, if you have been put on hold for over an hour, transferred between agents who gave you different answers, or been told to go to your local office only to find it closed, you are not imagining it, and you are not alone. In 2026, the Social Security Administration has made 5 significant changes to the way seniors can access their benefits and reach the agency for help, and SSA sent no personal notice to any of the 71 million Americans receiving benefits about any of these changes. Every one of these changes affects how you get help, how you protect your check, and how scammers are now using the confusion against you. And I am going through all 5 of them right now, starting with the one that has already locked millions of seniors out of a service they relied on for years. Before we get into it, subscribe to this channel right now and turn on the bell. Changes like these arrive without personal letters and without reminders. The people subscribed here find out while there is still time to act. Subscribe now and let's get into it. Change 1. Starting in April 2025, the Social Security Administration banned phone calls as a way to change your direct deposit information, and that ban is still in effect. In July 2026, before this change, if you needed to update the bank account where your Social Security payment is deposited, you could call 1-800-772-1213 and handle it in one phone call. That option no longer exists. If you need to change your direct deposit today, you have 2 options and only 2. Option 1. Log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount and change your direct deposit information online. The SSA confirmed in 2026 that this change now takes effect in 1 business day. Option 2. Visit your nearest Social Security field office in person with a valid photo ID and your bank account information. You will need to bring either a voided check or a bank statement showing your account and routing numbers. There is no third option. The phone service for this specific task is gone, and SSA has given no indication it will return. Why does this matter so urgently right now? Because scammers know about this change, and they are using it against you. Scammers are now calling seniors and telling them they need to call a number immediately to verify their direct deposit information before their next payment is affected. That call is always a scam. SSA no longer accepts direct deposit changes by phone under any circumstances. Change 2. In March 2026, SSA eliminated local field office customer service and replaced it with a centralized national call routing system. Before March 7, 2026, when you called your local Social Security office or scheduled an appointment, you were connected to staff who knew your region, your state's Medicaid rules, your local office procedures, and the specific regulations that applied to your case. Under the new centralized system, your call is routed to a national pool of agents. The person who answers may be located anywhere in the country. They are trained SSA employees, but they may have no knowledge of the state-specific rules that apply to your situation. Multiple United States senators wrote formally to SSA Commissioner Frank Bisignano in 2026, raising concerns about the consistency of information callers are receiving under the new system because different agents are giving different answers to the same question. The practical result for you is this: if you call SSA and receive an answer that does not match what you expected or what you were previously told, do not accept. It is final. Call back. Ask a different agent. The answer may change. Change 3. Dozens of Social Security field offices across the country are currently operating with no in-person service, phone only, or completely closed. And the list of affected offices is changing every week. As of July 2026, states with confirmed SSA office disruptions include Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Arizona, Hawaii, Louisiana, Maryland, Montana, New Mexico, Arkansas, and California, with new closures being added and removed regularly. The Social Security Administration confirmed to Newsweek that these closures are temporary, caused by construction, maintenance, or facility issues, but temporary for a federal agency can mean weeks or months. and during that time, your only options are the phone or the internet. The Social Security Administration's own internal planning documents obtained by the Associated Press show a goal of reducing field office visits by 50% in fiscal year 2026 from 31.6 million visits down to 15 million. That 50% reduction target is not just a goal. SSA has already cut 7,500 employees, approximately 13% of its entire workforce, since January 2025. Before you visit any Social Security office, check the SSA's office closings and emergencies page at ssa.gov/agency/emergency to confirm your specific office is open and providing in-person service before you make the trip. Change 4. In 2026, SSA also stopped accepting phone applications for retirement benefits and survivors benefits in certain circumstances, and if you do not know when this restriction applies, you could show up to your appointment unprepared and face a delay of weeks or months in your first payment. Currently, to apply for retirement benefits, you must either apply online at ssa.gov, schedule an in-person appointment at a field office, or call 1-800-772-12132. Schedule a phone appointment, but only for certain benefit types where phone applications are still permitted. The one benefit type that has no online application and requires either a phone appointment or an in-person visit is survivors benefits, and this is the group most severely affected by the combination of staffing cuts, office closures, and the new service restrictions. There is no online application for survivors benefits. If your spouse dies, you must contact SSA by phone to schedule an appointment or go to a field office in person at a moment when you are grieving, under time pressure, and the field office near you may be phone only or closed. That if you are the lower earning spouse in your household, this is information you need to know now, not at the moment you are trying to navigate a field office appointment. While grieving, change 5. Wait times to reach a live SSA agent by phone have reached levels that make phone access effectively impossible for many seniors, according to the SSA's own Inspector General report. In fiscal year 2025, the average wait time to reach an SSA phone agent when callers accepted the callback option exceeded 100 minutes. Without the callback option, meaning you stayed on hold, the average wait was 15 minutes. But for callers with complex cases or questions about pending claims, the callback wait averaged 2.5 hours. SSA Commissioner Frank Bisignano said at a January 2026 all-hands meeting that telephone wait times had dropped to single digits, but the SSA's own Inspector General documented wait times exceeding 100 minutes in the same reporting period. The best way to avoid the phone system entirely for routine tasks is to use your My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount, where you can check your payment status, download your benefit verification letter, access your earnings record, and update your address without waiting on hold at all. If you must call SSA, the best times to reach an agent are before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. on weekdays and later in the week, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, when call volumes are lower. SSA also recommends calling near the end of the month, not the beginning, because wait times are shorter when fewer people are following up on payment questions from payment day. Now let me tell you exactly how scammers are using all 5 of these changes to target seniors in July 2026, because this is the most dangerous consequence of the confusion these changes have created. Scammers are now calling seniors and using the real confusion around these 5 changes to make their calls sound completely legitimate, and they are very good at it in 2026 because they have the facts right. Here is the exact script scammers are using right now. Know it word for word so you cannot be tricked by it. The caller tells you your local Social Security office is closed or phone only, which may actually be true, and that they are calling from the National Service Center to help you update your records before your July payment is affected. They ask you to confirm your name, date of birth, and Social Security number too. verify your identity, and then they ask you to verify the bank account where your payment is deposited. The real Social Security Administration will never call you and ask you to confirm your Social Security number. They already have it. They never need you to give it to them over the phone. The real SSA will never call you about your direct deposit information without you initiating the contact first. If someone calls you about your bank account or payment information, that call is a scam regardless of what number appears on your caller ID. The real SSA will never tell you your Social Security number has been suspended or compromised. Social Security numbers cannot be suspended. That statement, in any version, from any caller, is always a scam, and the real SSA will never demand immediate payment, not by gift card, not by wire transfer, not by cryptocurrency, not by any method to protect your benefits or resolve a problem with your account. So here is the complete picture of the 5 changes hitting seniors right now. In July 2026, Change 1, direct deposit changes can no longer be made by phone. You must change your direct deposit online at ssa.gov/myaccount or in person at a field office. Any caller telling you to verify your direct deposit over the phone is a scammer. Change 2. SSA shifted to a centralized national call routing system on March 7, 2026. The agent who answers your call may have no knowledge of your state-specific rules. If 2 agents give you different answers, call back until you get a consistent response. Change 3. Dozens of field offices across the country are closed or phone only in 2026. Check ssa.gov/agency/emergency before making the trip to your local office. The affected states include Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Arizona, Hawaii, Louisiana, Maryland, Montana, New Mexico, Arkansas, and California. Change 4. Survivors' benefits have no online application and require a phone appointment or an in-person visit. If you are the lower-earning spouse in your household, know this procedure now before you need it. Change 5. Wait times to reach a live SSA agent averaged over 100 minutes. In 2025, use ssa.gov/myaccount for routine tasks. If you must call before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m., Wednesday through Friday, near the end of the month. And across all 5 changes, any caller claiming to be from SSA who asks for your Social Security number, your bank account information, or any form of payment is a scammer. Hang up immediately. Report it at oig.ssa.gov or by calling the SSA fraud hotline at 1-800-269-0271. SSA did not send a personal letter about any of these 5 changes. They did not call anyone. They published updates quietly and expected beneficiaries to find out on their own. Now you have found out, and now you know exactly what to do. Subscribe. Share this with someone you know on Social Security, especially anyone who has tried to call SSA and gotten nowhere, or anyone who does not have internet access and relies entirely on phone and in-person service. And I will see you in the next one.